This is my story about how always saying yes has led me to diverse adventures and opportunities over my 23 years with Tetra Tech. I grew up on the island of St. Lucia with only 180,000 people and no university, so I always knew my future lay off island. And so my first yes was to spend a year in Honduras as an exchange student after high school. I then said yes to an opportunity to come to the US to study communications and Spanish, followed by a yes to a master's degree in international relations and a fellowship focused on trade. I said yes to a job with Tetra Tech upon graduation and pivoted to working on environmental management and sustainable tourism. That included 2 long-term assignments based in the Caribbean. 10 years and a 5-month sabbatical later, I said yes to an assignment in Afghanistan working on my first energy sector reform project. That yes led me to an assignment in Kosovo working with a team to commercialize the country's electric utility. 3.5 years later, I landed back in the Home Office and I said yes to being proposed as a monitoring and evaluation specialist on the global USAID Powering Agriculture initiative. Tetra Tech supported USAID and its other partners to help source, deploy, and scale technologies or innovations in the nexus of clean energy, water, and agriculture. So what does that all mean? These are technologies that help to improve the process, all the way from production at the farm to distribution to the end user. These technologies improve the energy and water efficiency of the sector that leads to increased food production. Most importantly, these technologies can transform the lives of small-scale farmers, women, and other vulnerable populations in developing countries, since 2.5 billion people globally depend on agriculture for both sustenance and employment. Building on Tetra Tech's years of experience supporting powering agriculture and the client connections that we made, we bid on another energy water agriculture opportunity. This was no ordinary bid. After 20 hours of flying to Bangkok, many cups of espresso to stay awake, my female colleague and I, with colorful matching dresses, walk into a room full of men in gray and blue suits. We then enthusiastically draw our pitch on flip charts as compared to the slick PowerPoint presentations of our competitors. Multiple submissions later, Tetra Tech now has $40 million in contracts to manage the water and energy for food regional innovation hubs in South and Southeast Asia and in Southern and Central Africa. And why did we win? We have deep technical knowledge of the nexus, diverse expertise from renewable energy engineering to policy and gender experts. We have actual implementation experience by in-house practitioners. We have climbed the roofs, we have walked the manufacturing floor, we have developed the engineering plans. We have a global footprint, which means we have experience in every country and can find an expert in any country. When I reflect on my journey, saying yes along the way, there are 3 takeaways. Be authentic. Be you, even in a floral dress amongst the gray suits. Relationships matter. Treat everyone you meet with respect. And finally, say yes. Every yes leads to another yes.